Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, universal ones of the cosmic conscious creators of heaven on earth. Our universal legion of light is transmitting the highest codes and frequencies of love and bliss into every living heart upon and within Pachamama. This is a time of renewal, rejuvenation, and assimilation. Through this Aries season, the energies will continue to build and expand through May as we reach a crescendo on 5/11/55 portal. Through this gateway, Solaris continues to blast off CME after CME, transmitting the solar flashes and codes of the physics of immortality as we integrate the light into our atoms and cells for our transformation into the golden luminous ones as guardians of Terra Nova Gaia. On the new timeline, we continue to hold, anchor, and envelop Mother Earth in the higher light of our sacred self of ascension, with the full manifestation of God Source code through every strand of DNA of the original divine blueprint. We are bringing in the divine resonance of the great central sun. With these massive waves of seventh dimensional frequency flowing in, we had several flashes of light appearing on the Schumann charts today at amplitudes of 36 Hz, 34 Hz, and a big blast at 45 Hz, creating a 979 galactic portal. As we transition through these final phases of the full ascension, we continue to release and purge all that no longer serves us and the collective. We let go of all that no longer resonates with the new Earth timeline and activate and integrate our best life of infinite potential and creativity where time equals art. We continue to hold the visions of heaven on earth and attract and manifest all that is in harmony with nature and sustains the pure life of eternal bliss consciousness. As we merge the fire and water paths to create and walk the middle path with heart, living from the core of existence, we raise the field into the land of Shambhala for all living beings of the way. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes. Let us take a moment and take a deep breath. Relax our body. Put your hands to your heart. Left on top of right. Relax your face. Take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with the holy prana, the sacred chi, the heavenly chi, and feel the beat of your heart, the resonance within, and relax, 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 and hold the awareness of your almighty I Am presence through these transmissions. And remember to continue to smile, 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 ground, 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 as we anchor deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama, as we rise together through this ascension vortex. Let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 3 degrees, 42 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 4 degrees, 30 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 5 degrees Aries. A triangle with wings. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 4 degrees Capricorn. A group of people entering a large canoe for a journey by water. From astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards from Susan Boulay. And the card she pulled for you today is Insect. Symbology, feminine power, spirituality, renewal. Insects are the most plentiful of beasts, consisting of more than 800,000 species. Their ability to metamorphose and fly has led to frequent symbolic associations with the spirit world and spiritual renewal. The praying mantis has long been associated with feminine power, as the female is larger and stronger than the male. The mantis-like insect in this painting is from Buffalo Gals, Won't You Come Out Tonight, A story by Ursula K. Le Guin with illustrations by Butler. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. Powerfully transformational energy bathing the planet. Allow energy to flow through you. Much heart expansion and huge shifts in consciousness. Much activation, enhancement of gifts, skills, and abilities. Much balancing, harmonizing, and unification of masculine and feminine energies within. Much incoming truth, freedom, abundance, and healing energies. Much incoming clarity and opportunity for massive expansion. Much clearing of enslavement programming, service to self, abuse of power, control, corruption, greed, entitlement, superiority, judgment. For those still holding enslavement programming energies, experiences will be intense until all that no longer serves is released. Much clearing of victim mentality. People pleasing, playing small. Humanity is being called to let the past go, to release all that no longer serves and to stand in divine responsibility, accountability, integrity as a unique expression of pure unconditional love and service to the highest good of all. We have a whole new story to write, and it looks nothing like the past. The new golden age of abundance of all forms is now. Only love and peace remain. We are the greatest shift in consciousness that ever occurred, the greatest love story ever told. We've got this shift. And from Divine Butler of the Light, Jason Estes. Update: over these next few days we will be getting a lot of information from the sun. Remember to ask your body what it needs to help process as these major spikes happen. It is common to feel lots of tension in the body and even get major headaches, heat flashes, jaw pain, and tooth pain. This pressure is only temporary, so just do what you can and celebrate often. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Nova Gaia is ready to fully rebirth through us now as one, a full reset of the collective to unity consciousness and the one true organic ascension reality. Be the miracle. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Katara Russell. Homo Noosphericus is born. Radialized are we on this day, 3 to the power of 11. The shift into a noospheric state of being represents a collective focusing and unification of human consciousness, hitherto undreamed. Synchronizing ourselves in ever greater circles of harmony, we will become a new species, Homo Noosphericus. Creative peace will be inherent in our new self-perception and developing awareness of the universe in which we find ourselves. The problems we face today will dissolve in the light of a consciousness operating according to a unified planetary program, spiritually interconnected and acting with a truly planetary and galactic perspective. We will dance to the greater rhythms of the cosmic supermind. Art will become our way of life. And from Divine Butler of the Light, Juan Jose Vallejo Civicos. March 24th, 2022. Innocence is the essence of the spiritual maturity of divinity. Humans were not created rapists, predators, addicts, or parasites, only those who offend their own innate innocence, and as a consequence also offend the original and natural innocence of humanity. Nature, Mother Earth, and the Master Creation are the ones who feel offended in their own resentment, when the universal truth manifests through the reflection from the individual, dual, communal, cultural, social, or global energies. The universe is existence itself, and noble souls honor existence, and respect with unconditional sacred love, the vulnerability of innocence within the sacred and peaceful heart of all master creation. Sovereign souls are those who respect the sacred innocence of existence. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens. From now on, each one of us is heading fast in full alignment to our true essence, purpose, and happiness. This is about a very different kind of happiness. This happiness is about the fulfillment of our true potentiality and charisma. In order for this state of happiness to be assessed, One is to admit and surrender to the truth of everything that has been taking place inside the self up until now and accept correction in a new way. It takes full trust in the process and all the changes and adjustments that are required. It is the true self that has already agreed and accepted these changes, and we are to just allow and follow them. We are being empowered like never before. This correction is natural, and it is coming through the heart according to what is true, not to what the mind has created in order to survive all the previous circumstances. The previous circumstances have ceased. We are already in a new reality, and we are called to take our baby steps in it as adults. These fast and powerful changes are obviously leading to certain identity crisis, which is necessary, as we are being called to drop the personality identity and move into our true identity. One was constructed within the previous fallen time matrix under many inorganic elements and traumas, and the other is eternal, organic, unharmed, and multidimensional in nature. Behind this change lies our alignment to the true and natural flow of the healthy expression of the feminine and the masculine energies in our DNA and all our processes, as given and known by the organic creation. The feminine quality is holding a key, and the masculine quality is holding another. One complements the other and vice versa. Together these keys are corresponding to true life, and hold the secret to the power of the sacred union and manifestation in the service for the good of all and knowing and completion of the self. Each key is carrying an enormous amount of information and the knowing of unlocking more multidimensional keys within the DNA. They were left unused for many eons, but it was promised that when the right time would come, these keys would be available to be reclaimed by those who would receive the calling and be ready. The time was around this equinox. These keys were not openly accessible before like they are now. They have now been retrieved and coupled for many, and are to be found and be coupled by many more. This is the biggest success we have ever accomplished as humanity, because this is the remedy to the Luciferian poison of separation between the feminine and the masculine, and of all the fallen social programs and ideologies that have been feeding it. These keys are the remedy in humanity's hands that can be used by those ready in the heart in order to find their true path in life. Out of all the lost and previous paths that led to nowhere, they are removing the blinkers off the human eyes and perception for humans to see clearly the trap of misguidance and distortion that they were in, and smoothly are unlocking and gifting the true qualities of both energies in the body. It is so comforting and peaceful when the flow of the pure, organic, and sovereign feminine and masculine qualities are being remembered. False egos, inner masks, and personalities are dissolving. The remedy is here. Separation is over. It actually never took place. It was all a dream. Now let's move on. Big, true love to all. Irini. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Paras Kute. As we are now entering into the divine new earth timeline, it is time to remember that we are all great warriors carrying the light. We are all remnants of past great civilizations who have come to earth at this time to change the course of history. We are here to break the codes of death and aging. We are here to set belief systems on a new spiral. A spiral upward toward immortality instead of spiraling downward toward death. This is a great breakthrough for humanity, for without this change, humanity on Earth would be doomed to continue third-dimensional reality. So the part we play is crucial as we change our belief system. We change the belief system of the critical mass, which in turn will change the codes of death, to reflect the codes of immortality as they were originally intended to work. Our DNA was and still is originally intended to create immortality, intended to allow us the choice of determining our own lifespans, of determining how long to remain in our current incarnations. It was never intended that we live only a few decades and then die in total separation from the creative source. For life is all one, and our lives were meant to reflect the wholeness and oneness of creation. and our lives were meant to be immortal so that our earthly lifespans would spiral through the decades, bringing us more and more wisdom as we spend the course of time. For the longer our earthly lifespans, the more wisdom we garner, and the more evolved we become. Shorter lifespans only limits our evolvement and can cause endless incarnations to achieve the same thing. We are all programmed for immortality, bringing us the knowledge that we are immortal beings playing a great role on planet Earth, and that planet Earth is playing a great role in the cosmos. Welcome to the divine New Earth timeline, dear ones. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute, activating the immortal code. And from divine Sistar of the light Celia Fen, Aries season 2022. So the sun is now in fiery Aries and spring is being felt. You may be feeling tempted to engage the Aries energy and push full steam ahead with some new projects. I know I was feeling that way when Archangel Michael gently reminded me that we have just been through some major shifts that are still ongoing, and that we need to follow the equinox energy with a focus on balance. The next full moon on the 16th of April will be in Libra, which is the sign of balance and harmony. We need to be slowing down and focusing on self-care and not trying to burn ourselves out. Remember, higher frequency means taking things slower. Well, I am a double fire sign and my ascendant is in Aries, so I had to slam on the brakes and settle for some home clutter clearing and organizing following Marie Kondo and the Home Edit team. I'm making my space ready for the expansion that will come later in the year, probably around the time of the Lionsgate. First, we have to navigate another set of really powerful energies, which is the partial solar eclipse in Taurus on the 30th of April, and the total lunar eclipse in Scorpio on the 16th of May. The Taurus-Scorpio axis is really powerful as it affects our second house of home and finance, while the Scorpio energy affects collective money issues and deep transformation. I call this the Phoenix eclipse, since the Scorpio energy is associated with the Phoenix concept, where things crash and burn and we are reborn at the same time. Powerful indeed. So right now we need to focus on integrating the new energies and grounding ourselves very clearly in the new Earth frequencies so that we will be ready for whatever major shifts occur in April and May. Love to everyone from StarChildGlobal.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light Karen Lithica. The Light Future, the Arcturians. As your biochemical world upgrades, a light synergy is amplifying your timeline to a new vibrational light format. We ask you to feel beyond these words, to feel the vibrational frequencies of the collective evolution, to travel to this dimensional light field, simply attuned to a high vibrational thought form, creativity, love, and freedom, harmonizing all beings, a greener world in alignment with Gaia and life. As your role is becoming clearer, as the seekers become the creators, your mission is before you, the new light language of your world, to realize your light ascension as a collective light consciousness of all beings, to see your expansion, flow, continue feeling into this wonderful space. Love, nature, Gaia, light body synergy. Send love to every being, one light, one unity, global harmony. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light Paul Dobrikeri. As the higher consciousness of your divine self further integrates within the physical body, the sacred mind seeks expression of self through the imagination of your thought process. At this time, the third eye presents illuminated patterns of vibration to the logical mind in an attempt to associate and understand recognizable forms. Your imagination and dreams become important by displaying on your inner mind screen projections of thought forms yet to manifest within your world. Imagination is not made up through abstract or delusional thinking, but purposefully seeks to bridge the gap with the multidimensional part of you, whether it makes sense or not. Live your dreams and manifest your thoughts into this world. Everything that forms part of your reality started this way. Co-create your world. Now is the time as it has always been. With loving blessings, Paul Carey from PolarisAB.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, I want to thank all light workers and starseeds, and those from the Intergalactic Federation already living amongst us, for being here, and thus helping to raise the consciousness, and are assisting us to step fully into our new and higher light bodies, and fully into the 5th and 7th dimensional state. Most are the silent workers, the one hardly anyone knows of, and some were there on the forefront, allowing themselves to be visible. They took on these roles. Many choose to just quietly get on with their work. I thank each and every one of you, and I know that you are often being challenged to the core, and as your vibrational frequency shifts into higher gear, so often walking the highest path alone. Because those whom you call family on earth, or who once were your friends, got lost along the way, because they cannot shift into the higher dimensional state, mostly through free will and choice. Yes, it gets lonely sometimes. Yes, there are very few people with whom you can share your innermost soul self and feel safe doing it. And yet you are surrounded day and night by your cosmic helpers, and indeed the divine who is there inside of you. All of you have wide open hearts, and you beam love out into all and everyone and everything. You are indeed the power of love which is sweeping the earth, and I thank you for being true to your highest soul mission and calling at this time, and doing what you have come here to do. You will know who you are, and you will know I am speaking to you today, and directly into your heart and soul. I salute you, soul brothers and sisters, and I am sending you so much love and gratitude. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. All the changes may have you feeling lost and vulnerable. The light codes are emitting strong energies that are exposing deep hidden layers of unworthiness. These are areas of your life that you've struggled with before, and you may consider them your weaknesses. Now is your opportunity to release these limitations and expand past your fears. This is all happening because you have exited the matrix. Patterns within that system are ending as they are interfering with your divine plan. Life change is happening to help your family and future generations to stop struggling with losses. This is bringing the necessary balance and structure for you to continue ahead. There is a bigger picture plan happening, even if the road ahead doesn't seem clear. Continue choosing the stable, healthy life that you have been striving towards. Allow yourself to reveal and release what you're clinging onto, and embrace the new opportunities that are ahead. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Neptune conjunct asteroids Sisyphus and Hell and Pisces. The definition of madness is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Today's aspects bring a revelation from the deep unconscious, the soul's urgent communique that will need to wake up to the dream and shift our awareness. Maybe we realize that we're sleepwalking through life, stuck on autopilot, our own mini version of hell, cushioned by dreams of something better. Hell's name means to cover, to hide, so her presence alerts us to deep magic in the shadows. If only we would look, if only we would stop tormenting ourselves. This is a chance to lift ourselves up, transcend, find meaning in our experience, or create it. The imagination is filled with everything from demons to gods, so we can choose what we imagine. If you are repeating the same scary story over and over, it's time to change the narrative. If you have been punishing yourself, now is the time for forgiveness. Undiluted, unconditional, purgatory is over. Paradise is not lost. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. Look around you. Where are you now? Have we lost the track, or can we find our way back? Back where, you might ask? Back to the sacred way. This is all a remembering, from the beginningless beginning to the endless end. It is all a remembering, a forever returning to the sacred way. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 205, Red Planetary Serpent. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, produce, and manifest. This is the 10th day of the Yellow Warrior wave spell. Planetary days complement whatever day they fall on, enhancing the energy in a positive way, because it gives 10-10 top marks. Today is Red Serpent, and its keywords are instincts, survive, and life force. The serpent has amazing instincts, crawling on the earth on its belly. It senses every little vibration. Serpent teaches us to use our instincts and to be more sensitive to what is around us. The serpent also symbolizes the transmutation of poison. If you can survive the poison or darkness that you hold on to, you will be stronger, but you will be even stronger if you can spit it out. If you have been bitten in the past, don't allow that painful memory to darken your soul. Today is the perfect day to transform and set it free. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Planetary Serpent, 10 Chik Chan, Keen 205, 24th of March 2022, Manifesting Planetary Kundalini Awakening. 24/3/2022 equals 636, equals 69, equals 15, equals 6. 66 Heaven's Gate. Day codes 24 Charisma, Happiness, Joy. 15 Alchemy, Magnetism, Charisma. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. Month year codes 369 Nikola Tesla code. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Happiness, Creativity, Communication. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 9 Completion, Destiny, Service, Humanity, Grace. 20 The Awakening, Clairvision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 205 equals 7 Magic Code. A beautiful, heaven-sent, planetary awakening day. What a phenomenal code. This Planetary Serpent Kin 205 is the big gun that comes out on potent planetary activation portal days to accelerate our planetary ascension. So amazing. Today's code is very powerful. Expect spiritual magic. The Planetary Serpent is a very intense code, bringing powerful transformation, healing, and accelerated awakening on a global level, forging a new path to greatness. Day 10 in the Yellow Warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in our path with a profound intelligence, disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. Today we are exploring survival and passion as we fearlessly keep moving forward on our quest, fearlessly choosing to perfect our planetary survival as individuals and as a species, through manifesting the planetary dream of abundance and harmony through global awakening. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm, action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagine as possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the increased passion, vitality, and life force as our deep soul longings are made manifest. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections today. We have the power to perfect and manifest a state of total fearlessness and accomplish great abundance through our manifestation process today, perfecting abundance and harmony in all aspects of our being on a personal and planetary level. Cancel, clear, delete the lower survival timeline and choose a higher path. The scenario of abundance, joy, prosperity, and plenty for all. Focus on the outcome and not how you will get there. Leave the details to God, Goddess, Spirit. Focus on your passion and your desires and take steps each day in that direction. When we can see the big picture, we can let go and heal anything that is not in alignment with the divine plan. Blue Eagle assists us in anchoring this vision, motivating us to fuel our passion and fully realizing the most benefic outcome. Now is the time to manifest a better future for ourselves and our planet. Planetary Service. Hold the collective planetary dream of our new 5D ascended Gaia in your manifestations today. Visualize our planetary serpents romancing and harmoniously flowing in union throughout our balanced grid system. Visualize beautiful healing and empowering life-enhancing energies emanating throughout the globe, and of course giving much gratitude and appreciation for our divine Pachamama for taking us all on this wondrous evolutionary ride. Today's question is, how can I fearlessly rise beyond survival mode, building this new foundation of planetary abundance and peace to manifest our highest planetary vision? Divine blessings for expanding beyond the old parameters into new realms of infinite vitality, peace, and prosperity. And so it is. In la ketch a la keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 205, Red Planetary Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to survive. Producing instinct, I seal the store of life force. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support this channel and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can either make a monthly pledge or a one-time donation to our links at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade zodiac goddesses, goddess totems, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes and a special transmission from our divine Sister of the Light, Mama Angel, Victoria Lillianquist. Victoria's special message, March 24th, 2022. Beloved family, interesting signs, subtle messages, even TV movies playing Contact and Apollo 13 tonight. What does this mean? A close correlation with what is quickly being unveiled. Meanwhile, here in Sedona, I just filmed a very close, wonderful Merkaba visitation. We are being activated now. Many of us have been feeling intense energy over the past few days, especially the last 24 hours. Major head shocks, lightning bolts, body aches. This is one of many recalibrations coming. No appetite, wiped out, fatigue the past 24 hours. We are intensely being prepared for the next levels of our journey, coming quickly. I am very clear about the benevolent fleets assisting in the Ukraine, Poland, and throughout the planet. Watch the weather. The earth changes the last 48 hours. We stand together as the tide turns for the upcoming event. We have held in our cellular memory and hearts the knowing, the remembering. Our beloved Yeshua Jesus Christ is orchestrating his divine plan, his love, as our world is healed, lifted up, uniting in oneness and eternal joy. With universal peace, so be it. My love and blessings to all. Alleluia. Amen. From victoriaslight.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Now we end this with, again, breathing deep into our sacred vessel and putting our hands to our heart, to our chest, left hand over right, and feel into the pure presence of your sacred avatar. And take a deep breath and smile deep into your heart center, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. and relax and let go. Release, relax, let go. And take a deep breath, feeling your body, filling it with the golden light, the heavenly chi, the sacred prana, and let go, let go, let go, and go with the flow. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your sacred brilliant light into the night. Be sure to make this day and all days the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.